Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. I think it's 12:09 in the afternoon. Before I start, I want to ask all of you a very simple question. What is important for you? The journey, the destination, or the company? Now we're playing housey here, okay? The journey, the destination, it's a part of living, right? So, this is a very open-ended question, and it really goes well with the theme of what we're talking about, miles to go before I sleep. And I love that photograph. I love, because I think a picture speaks 1,000 words. And, as we talk, yeah, this is my topic. Emotional intelligence and storytelling are the superpowers of the 21st century. And I really believe, I genuinely believe, I fervently believe that we're living in a world where kindness, tolerance, storytelling is the superpower of the 21st century, especially gratitude. In the last few years, we've seen the pandemic, we've seen how it's affected all of us. We've had people passing away, people miraculously living through it. And it's also made the world a smaller place, a more tolerant place. There's a lot of gratitude. And I believe you as a leader, you as an individual, you as an organization, if you want to create the right culture in your organization, you have to have EI. And I feel EI is so much more important than intelligence quotient. Because EI is all about kindness, EI is all about gratitude, EI is all about understanding things from others' perspective. And the reason why I'm talking about EI and storytelling is because I believe that if you want to succeed, if you want to win in the workplace, if you want to win as an organization, if you want to win as a country, if you want to win as an individual, if these two qualities are not there, you will not win. You have to have these qualities in place. And this only comes in by observation. This only comes in by watching and understanding things around you. And I want to share a small story with all of you. A picture speaks 1,000 words, right? I think here the picture speaks a million emotions. This was at Mount Kailash, Mansroor Lake. I had gone there a few years back. And I want to share a very soul-stirring experience with all of you. Now, Mount Kailash, Mansroor Lake is one of the most beautiful places on planet Earth. It's very enigmatic, it's magnificent, and there is an aura and charm around it. You can literally see my legs flying in thin air. I almost felt like Superman that day. And the reason I'm talking to you about this journey is because this journey covers everything around EI, covers everything about storytelling, covers everything about what I feel as an individual. And I want to pass on that positive energy to all of you because I think we are all about energy somewhere. So this is a 3-day trip to Mount Kailash, Mansroor Lake. The second day, we went to this place called the Dolama Pass, which is the highest point in this place. One of the Sherpas there told me, sir, if you're going, please go as a group, don't go alone. Because we are confident, we feel that adventurer hai, thrill seekers hai, let's do this alone. Little did I know what I was getting into. I started walking, and you're wearing 4 layers of clothing. You're walking like a small infant because there's no oxygen there. The climate keeps changing every day, and there, nature is the real showstopper. Nature shows you what nature is capable of. That's when you realize you're just a tiny speck in this entire universe. So I started walking, and the Sherpa had told me, if you stop anyway, count 20 to 1. And I thought, why is he telling me this? Like, I'm a cool dude. Why should I count 20 to 1? What difference will it make? He said, no, you need to count 20 to 1. I started walking. I saw a rock. And, I saw a rock, and I thought, let me just rest for a little while. And there's no vegetation there, okay? There are no animals there. There's no company there. You're just on your own with 4 layers of clothing, with sunglasses and a mask. I think we saw the future at that point of time itself. And I sat down there and I was dead tired. And I counted 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Sounds like a rocket launcher, right? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. At 8, I blacked out. Somebody tapped me, gave me a bottle of water. And before I could say thank you to that person just disappeared in thin air. Now, as I'm talking to you, I have got goosebumps. Because I've told the story n number of times. And each time when I tell the story, I get goosebumps. Before I could say thank you, that person disappeared. There was a butterfly which appeared out of thin air in Mount Kailash, in Dolama Pass, which is the highest point in Mount Kailash. Okay? There's no vegetation, there's nothing there. You are looking at nature and seeing what kind of trick is nature playing with me. This butterfly accompanies me. I go down to the barracks. Everybody's clapping for me. I'm like, why are you clapping for me? They thought I would not be alive. But the point is, they thought that this moment when that butterfly was with me and when I went down to the barracks, when everybody clapped for me, it became a soul searching experience for me. Because from there, we went to this place called Mansrover Lake. And usually you go to the Mansrover Lake first, then you do the trip around Mount Kailash. But we did it the other way around because of logistical issues. When you went to Mansrover Lake, there's this journey we take where you park your bus and then you go to the lake. And when I went to Mansrover Lake, nobody wanted to go there because everybody is dead tired. You know, when you are staying in a mountain, when you're in a mountain, you're old, you're haggard, you've got so much of things around you. You really don't want to take that trip. When I went to Mansrover Lake and I stood there, I just started crying. And the 20 minutes which I cried was the best experience of my life. And that's when I realized this is what supreme athletes do. This is what somebody like a Sachin Tendulkar would be going through because you read about it, right? Michael Schumacher. What do they do when they're at the best of the game? All they see is their destination. All they see is what they want to achieve. And I could achieve that for 20 minutes. 20 minutes is what I could achieve it for. And that moment was the best moment of my life. And I want to share that moment with you. Because I believe at that time I was in complete control of my senses. That for me was EI. That for me was storytelling. And on that note, when I came back to India, I wanted to share this story with somebody special. And this person is my dog, Sunshine. I call her Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind because I think she's got the most beautiful eyes. Yes or no? Yeah, see, I got you there. She doesn't have a bad hair day, unlike me. And I believe she's the best example. I think animals are the best example of EI and storytelling. I'll tell you why. They live in the moment. They don't live in the past or the future. They are very, very passionate about what they want. If I play a ball with my dog, she is always out there to achieve that ball. Her focus is on that, right? They have complete trust, complete loyalty. They love you unconditionally. They make you smile. They make you cry. They make you laugh. They make sure you have a beautiful day as and when it happens. So I think that, in a way, resembles what EI and storytelling is all about. And once again, they don't have a bad head at all. So that is Sunshine for you. Uh, she's somebody who's appeared with me on television. If there's been a very fiery debate going on, suddenly everybody simmers down. And they're all like, oh, wow, Sunshine is there. So it's Sunshine, Shekhar, Vijayan. Sometimes I introduce myself, say, hi, my name is Sunshine. And like, no, you're Shekhar. Oh, yeah, I'm Shekhar. But I'm sure Sunshine doesn't introduce herself as Shekhar, right? Which goes without saying. But I think this experience of Mount Kailash, Mansrover Lake, of having sunshine in my life, is, I think, the most beautiful experience. And I want to share that experience, share that knowledge with all of you, because I think EI is also about giving. EI is also about receiving energy, giving energy. EI is also about having gratitude for what we have in our lives, because I think we take ourselves for granted. I think we have got so much of potential. We've got so much of energy. We need to use it well. And that's where I think our culture is important. That's where I think our skill sets are important. That's where the fact that you can look at a problem from somebody else's perspective is important. And I think we're living in a wonderful day and time right now where the world has become smaller and technology has taken over us. Don't let anything inhabit your mind. Everything around you is a story. Your apps control you for a particular reason because they want your time, they want your attention, and that's what they do. So focus on your EI, focus on your storytelling skills, and you'll be the king or the queen of the universe. On that very interesting note, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure listening to you, talking to you, and getting your energy. Thank you so much. Thank you.